maybe I've got it wrong. Maybe it's time to stop being exasperated by Trump. And maybe it's time to see if we can glean lessons from Trump's rise. Look, folks, it's May. And we were even getting questions about it today from young people. It's May. It's graduation season. Thousands of graduates are going into the world to interview for their dream job. And maybe the advice that we've been giving them all along about honesty and hard work and all that other gay shit is completely wrong. Maybe we should all be students at Donald Trump University, which obviously you can't be because it was a fraud and got shut down. But metaphorically. And so that's what we're going to do tonight. Class of 2026. Everybody gather around the, whatever it is you watch TV on, or your phone, brain chip, smart fridge, however you're watching this. We're going to walk you through what you really need to do to nail that important job interview the Donald Trump way. We'll start at the very beginning. Young grad, you walk into the room, and what have we always told you to do? Eye contact, firm handshake, settle in. But that's what losers do. What you want to do is set the terms of the battle in the interview. There, I will take your f***ing hand. Give me your f***ing hand. Give it to me. It is now my go. I want your hand. Give me your f***ing hand. Your prospective employer must know you are the captain now. And if you come out of that interview with a hand that looks any less grotesque than this one, you did it wrong. Don't look away. Look at it. That is a hand that won the interview. How did the interview go, son? My beautiful hair. All right. So now we're in the room. Now we're going to let the interview begin. We'll role play this out. Why do you think you're a good fit for our firm?
You know, I went to great schools. I'm like a smart person. I guarantee my IQ is much higher than any of these people. I'm good at language. I've always been good at money. I guarantee I have a vocabulary better than all of them. I know words. I have the best words. I have a very fertile brain.
That's how you do it, graduates. I cannot stress this enough. Make your answer cocky and super f***ing weird. These other people might be good, but I have words and a fertile brain. Brain can get pregnant. Pregnant brain. Pregnant brain make more brain. Lots of brain. Now, the next thing the interviewer is going to say to you is, why do you want to work here? And the right answer is, I don't.
I didn't need this job. I had a very nice life. I think I would have been a good general. My mother, she said, son, you could be a professional baseball player.
I could have been a flutist.
I could have been sunbathing on the beach. You have never seen a body so beautiful.
Yes, any firm would be lucky to grab such a talented athlete, flutist, nudist. But see, now the interviewer's on the back foot. They got all their stupid, pre-planned bullshit questions that everybody's supposed to have a pro forma response to, and you just get to knock them down one after the other. Oh, tell us about one of your weaknesses.
Yeah, I have weaknesses. I really believe I have weaknesses, but it's something I don't like discussing because I don't want to give it up.
That's the stuff. In the interview, what are your weaknesses? I don't know. Hire me and you'll find out. I I got a lot of them. I'm reckless. I make decisions on impulse. I do very little planning. I'm corrupt as a motherfucker. But that's going to be my little secret until I get this job. Oh, here's one of my weaknesses. I make all the women in the office incredibly uncomfortable.
It's that face, it's that brain, it's those lips, the way they move like she's a machine gun. There she is. You don't mind being called beautiful, right? Because you are. You are beautiful. Okay. I'm not allowed to say that, but I said it anyway.
That's not going to be a problem in the office, is it? Oh, and by the way, it's not enough for the job interviewer to ask about weaknesses. Oh, they also want to know, tell us about a time you struggled. Now, you've been taught, graduates, that they're expecting humility, to prostrate yourself on a life lesson you learned. But that's for losers. The Trump strategy is to remind the interviewer that they would kill to have the kind of obstacles you had.
It has not been easy for me. And, you know, I started off in Brooklyn. My father gave me a small loan of $1 million.
You poor bastard. He had to start off in Brooklyn, an outer borough, with only a small loan. I mean, if you look at the check, honestly, it's mostly zeros. Now, great. Now you've made it through the interviewer's psychological probing, meant to reveal your introspective and self-critical side, and you've given them nothing. Well done. But these bastards aren't done. They think a little playful hobby question might be the way to unlock a new grad's real self, who they really are. Something stupid like, oh, what's your favorite book? But you got this.
The Bible is the best. One of the great books.
Boom! Perfect. Now, those interview coaching firms or your school's career offices or your parents or responsible friends are going to probably advise you to have read whatever book you mention as your favorite. Winners don't have that kind of time. And what are the odds that they'll ask a follow-up anyway?
I'm wondering what one or two of your most favored Bible verses are and why.
I wouldn't want to get into it because to me that's very personal. You know, when I talk about the Bible, it's very personal, so I don't want to get into verses. I don't want to get into...
There's no verse that means a lot to you that you think about or cite?
The Bible means a lot to me, but I don't want to get into specifics.
Even to cite a verse that you like?
No, I don't want to do that.
Yes, people who love the Bible famously hate sharing their favorite parts. It's all in the... Like to keep it on the... I think we've all seen this guy at the baseball games. So by now it's pretty clear you're lying. Keep it going.
An Old Testament guy or a New Testament?
Probably equal.
New Testament, Old Testament. I'm a Jew for Jesus. I don't care. I'm equal. Now, you, as the interviewee, have been very patient in this interview with your prospective employer's questions. Conventional wisdom would say, if you want to get that job, you got to keep it that way. Calm, cool, answering questions to the best of your ability. But that just encourages them to continue this nonsense. Now it's time to let them know that just because it is literally their job to ask you questions doesn't mean they can ask you questions.
What a stupid question that is. That's such a stupid question you ask. And you're just asking questions because you're a stupid person. Don't ever say what you said. That's a nasty question. Why do you give me a horrible question? It's not the question that I mind, it's your attitude. Only a bad person would ask a question like that. I don't know who you are, but only a very evil person would ask a question like that.
So for you graduates, I know that this advice and behaving in the way you just witnessed seems counterintuitive. Why would I alienate the very people that I'm appealing to, who are just doing their job and asking reasonable questions? And my answer to that is, I don't know. I don't know why this works. I don't f***ing get it. I don't, but here we are, and here he is, and he's the president, and I'm on basic cable. I don't understand. This doesn't make, what is is happening? So the point is, it doesn't make sense. Just fucking do it. Look, chances are at this point, once you hit him with the, that's a stupid question and you're evil, the interview is over. Because you've aced it. But you might not have quite sealed the deal. Remember, we're in modern times. They're going to check your social media profile. And chances are, you probably have some questionable ones in there, like best wishes to the haters and losers on 9/11. Or, hey, I might be Jesus. It still freaks me out to see. The thing that bothers me the most about this picture, I know it's AI generated. I know he's not Jesus, and I know I'm not really the guy in the bed. But here's what, so apparently if you plug into AI, Trump heals sick elderly man. My picture is what artificial intelligence thinks is dying old man. That can't be good. Sorry. Back to the task at hand. Most of the literati will tell you, oh, try and have a good, cogent, believable reason for questionable posts that you made on social media. Wrong!
Mr. President, did you post that picture of yourself depicted as Jesus Christ?
Well, it wasn't depicted. It was me. I did post it, and I thought it was me as the doctor.
Because apparently, even though the Bible is Trump's favorite book, he doesn't know the difference between Robbie Rabinovich and Jesus. Wow. Unbelievable. So, you have done everything wrong so far as a recent graduate, and it's looking great. The only thing really left to do for the interviewer is to get you to list some references.
John Kelly is one of the best people I've ever worked with.
When you ask me about Rex, I mean, he's a world-class player.
Bill Barr, a terrific person, a brilliant man.
Great. Thanks for that. Now all we have to do is check those references.
He is a consummate narcissist.
So he certainly falls into the general definition of fascist.
Secretary of State Rex Tillerson calling Trump a, quote, effing moron.
Nailed it! Nailed it! Well done. Good call. So great job in the interview. So far, you've been arrogant, self-centered, narcissistic, ignorant, quick to claim credit, quicker to deflect blame, petulant, short-tempered, vulgar, corrupt. Name any sin from Trump's favorite book. You've been in. And apparently, in the upside down that is now our country, that's the way to do it. So congratulations, you're hired. The only thing left to do now is blatantly steal from whoever it was that hired you.
The Trump administration has just announced it is creating a $1.7 billion fund to compensate Trump's allies and January 6 defendants.
The fund, which will be financed by American taxpayers, comes as Trump is dropping his $10 billion lawsuit against the federal government.
Congratulations, graduates.